3:30 a.m. and I woke up at 2. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, I did this little podcast trial run with my friend Joseph. Oh yeah, you guys are probably wondering who I am. I'm Jabron. I'm a former alcoholic turned athlete entrepreneur chasing the dream of living a fulfilled and memorable life while also trying to become the 2.0 version of myself and sharing the journey along the way. Yeah, and I also did film this video after taking that shower. It's been a really cool week of brainstorming ideas, taking the opportunity to, like, when you get an idea in your head, I think it's so important to just immediately go and start moving and taking action, because if you don't take that initial action right away, whether it's doing some research or reaching out to somebody or going and building an MVP, then the idea can start to fade and slowly die, or quickly die actually. I thought of this idea of how I want to run this podcast, not because, I want to do a podcast, but because I wanted to connect with a certain like-minded set of people that are athletes, entrepreneurs, people that are trying to become their 2.0 self. And it kind of hit me like, oh my God, this would be great, because like I would love to listen to this to get all the insights of how these content creators that are also entrepreneurs and also athletes, how they do everything, how they get their products in the world, like how they exactly contacted the manufacturers and did all that, and then how they plan out their content and how they balance everything. You know, no one's doing that. And to me, that would be something I would have fun engaging in. But I knew that, like, hey Brian, you've got to just go and do it. So we finished editing the entire coaching library. We did it, baby. No, yeah. I finished at like basically 10 a.m. this morning, did all the drills from about 3:40 a.m. till, yeah. That was crazy. I knew it was gonna take me a minute to do the drills. I had to do a lot more B-roll for that, because you know, you have to demonstrate the actual drill while the coach is talking, right? That just took me more time, but I am so happy we finished it. I mean, it was what, 456 videos in total? That's a lot of videos. I mean, we thought it would have been about 700. That's how many we filmed, about 730. Getting it down to 450 with all the B-roll and everything, it is a massive accomplishment. Now we're getting into the next phase. So we're gonna start editing the YouTube masterclass, which will be about 6 to 8 hours, somewhere in that range. That is really what I'm banking on to attract a lot of people. That 7-hour contact rule will really be hitting for a lot of those people. And I think if people stay for the entire video, they're gonna be very interested in getting coached by us, or at the minimum, wanting to have access to our coaching library. Going over to the tennis courts, gonna get some hitting in. I played really good tennis yesterday. Of course it was rallying down the middle, so take that as you will. But I really felt the dragging of the racket and the bumping of the ball. Like, it was pushed, the ball was hitting my racket and it felt like my racket was getting pushed back. That's how like loose I was with everything. I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning. By accident. I went to bed so early, at 10 p.m. Wow, this wind reminds me of Delray Beach. No cap. I feel like I'm in Delray right now. I don't even take my racket. You know how I take my racket back now? I take it back with this hand. I literally don't even use this hand at all. I just use this hand now to take the racket back. It's almost like floating. Sure, I mean, no, they're also like listen, who's the quintessential perfect example of the system? Fed. So Fed stays here. Every other player, they've been trained to go there. They do go like that. It's not a visual deception, they're actually doing it. Yeah. Federer doesn't do it. That's why he looks better. You know? So we can look at all the pros and we can say, but you know, they must be like doing, no, they're just not doing the system fully. You know, they are actually taking the racket back that far. But Fed's not, he is right there. 1 year to the date, the journey started on this court right here. And look how much better looking I am. It all just goes together, you know? Just so working on my hand, not pulling back, but this pushing it. There, and then I have to remember to go that way with my across the ball like that one. And I'm also working on that sine wave, like the concave taking the concave part forward like this. You see? So it looks a little bit more like Federer I was also working on letting the ball push the racket head back, like feeling the drag through the 45, like that. I should probably hit two-handed backhand since I have a two-hander. Okay, for this set, I'm really focusing on not like this, but like this, like keeping it strings facing that way as an exaggeration. Now I need to let it drag more on the front and the back end of the swing. Let it drag here, like drag, and let it drag and hold it. Just let it drag for really long. Here we go. Here we go. Let it drag. Let it go. Yes. Let it go. That's better. Here we go. Let the arm just pull the racket by accident. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna let the strings face that way the whole time. And the take back is exaggeration. And then also let the dragging feel it on the way forward and the way back. And really hold the drag in the swing. But I have to do it towards that way. So let it drag out. I'm swinging it a little bit too fast. I want to go slow into the hit, like your arm is dead. That's a session. Oh, sure. Oh my God, that was wet. Ooh. On the way to go drop off some medicine for my dad in Tuscaloosa, but I was sitting here and thinking about the footage that I took of my swing today and how in love I am now with my tennis, but then like going back and watching all the footage. I think it's honestly such a big thing that a lot of people miss out on doing, and it is a huge way to improve your game that gets you ahead of what other people are not doing. Like, to be honest, if you want to know some ways to get ahead of other people, is to do the things they are not willing to do, right? So in the gym, and they might be weird, but I work out my tibs, which is the muscle on the shin, right? And I work out my neck, okay? And so those are two areas that 99% of people are not working out in the gym. Out of all the 99% of people that don't work out and the 99% of people that do work out, they don't do that exercise. So you're already putting yourself in the top 0.001%. And that's a great way to get ahead of other people, is by doing the things they are not willing to do. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to driving and not get a ticket.
We're getting the arm treated for the elbow, so we'll see how that goes. I don't feel any pain when I'm playing, just forehand, so I don't have any feedback to give him, but this is why we are also in Tuscaloosa seeing Dad.
That's the bicep that attaches to the shoulder, the head. Sick. Runs up into the head.
Today's an incredible day. It's Thursday. I got my little tennis tournament this weekend coming up in Asheville. I got a wedding and a graduation party to go to tomorrow night. But yeah, today is an incredible day because I have so much time to edit video. It is absurd. Like, days like this don't come often, but when they do, man, you gotta take advantage of them because I am going to get ahead. I've already edited 4 videos for the Instagram channel. That's for my own personal channel, Jabron Does Things. Beyond Tennis coming up next. After this, like, I'm gonna have so many videos done. I'm gonna edit together I guess it's a vlog, what I'm doing on YouTube now. When you have like things that come and like they're great opportunities, man, you better take advantage of them. And they come in all shapes and sizes, whether it's a day like today or it's a big opportunity like, you know, just Beyond Tennis in general. When I went to go see Jack in Denver in December, and I was like, dude, this business could be like huge. And I took that opportunity, and like, I mean, it's already taken me so far. I have been editing. I've been editing videos since this morning. I only took like an hour break to eat, you know, the steak and eggs. I don't know if you can tell, but I am very tired. And I did all of this to edit 10 shorts. And I edited 1 video for Beyond Tennis, and that got posted. But oh my God, this is inefficient. Like, the thumbnails look sick. I was like, dude, check me out. I look like a fucking supermodel. Look at this one. That one's a good one, eh? It's just like totally inefficient, man. Like, for short form, I need to hire somebody. Like, I've got a routine down now. That's the most important part, is that I have got the systems down to do this every time. It's just, and I have all the assets in Dropbox, and I've got it super organized. I have the workflows down. To be honest, I just need to make like a checklist now and hire an editor. If I can have, fuck man, I don't want to spend $10 a video. Like, it's not worth me spending $100 to get these videos done either, because I'm not getting any ROI on them. I guess that's what you have to do, especially in the beginning. If there's no ROI, you have to do it yourself, or you've got to figure out how to make money off of it, or just fucking bite the bullet. I could have been dedicating times to doing sales with Beyond Tennis and whatnot, but either way, I've edited all the video now, and now I'm scheduling all of it. I'm trying to give myself like a day in between each video to basically prolong the amount of time. Like, you know, that's the grind, I guess, of content creation when you're really just getting started. I didn't go to the gym today, didn't play tennis today, I did make the 1 video for Beyond Tennis, but now at least I have basically 20 days without having to edit anything for short form for my own personal account. But I still have to go back and now edit all the match footage from Greece to get that other account going, and I need to edit this vlog. As you can see, it's just a lot of video editing, but that's just the life, I suppose, of being a content creator. I mean, that's literally your job. You literally make content, so there's nothing to complain about. It's just that it never ends unless you get it systemized and hire people out. So I appreciate you watching. Make sure to subscribe. Not for me, it's really for you. I want you to be learning from this, and I want you to be applying the lessons that I'm learning from my journey into your own, so you can get a head start, right? And not have to go through all the mistakes I'm going through. You still need to make mistakes, just don't make all of them. So don't follow for me, follow for your own sake. I'm starting that podcast, the Athlete Creator Show. That's gonna be massive for myself, great for you guys, great for the people that are coming in. It's gonna be one of the best shows, and I'm so excited to do that because it's gonna be great. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Another reason why you should follow. But that's the end of the vlog.